Hi, welcome everyone to Network Tech Zone. Today we're going to learn about auto summary in BGP. So first of all, what is auto summary? So auto summary automatically summarizes the routes to classful network boundaries, and route summarization is used to reduce the amount of routing information in your routing table. So the topology I have taken is very simple. I have just two routers, router 1 and router 2, and connected via network 10.1.1.0 with /24, out of which 1.1 will be assigned on the router 1 and 1.2 will be assigned on the router 2. So R1 is going to be in the autonomous system 100 and R2 will be in the autonomous system 200. So we will have the BGP configured between the two routers first, and then we will configure the loopback IP. At the moment, I already have the pre-configured IP address for my interface. So you can just see with the command show IP interface brief include up. You have the interface is assigned with IP address 10.1.1.1. That's what you see here, and the status is up. Let's go to R2. Show IP interface brief include up. And you can see the IP address has been configured for 10.1.1.2. Okay, and let's check if you have reachability. Yeah, so that is reachability. That means our IP configurations are right between router 1 and router 2. Now, we will go ahead and configure the BGP between these two neighbors. So command is very simple. So we'll go to R1, config terminal, interface gigabit port 0/0. Oh, we are configuring the BGP. So we have to go to configure terminal, router, BGP, the area. Okay, it is the autonomous system 100, and we have to give the neighbor IP address, which is 10.1.1.2, 10.1.1.2. Okay, and the remote is, so what's my remote is for my neighbor? The neighbor is in remote is just is 200. That's going to be 200 over here. Okay, so that's it. Let us go to R2. R2, we have to configure the BGP. So router, BGP 200. Neighbor, what's my neighbor for R2? It's 10.1.1.1, right? So 10.1.1.1. And the remote is what? It's 100. Okay, so that's about the BGP configuration on both the routers. You can verify show IP BGP summary, and there it is. You can see the neighbors are up from past 1 second. Okay, but if you will notice, you are seeing the prefix value here is 0. Okay, yeah, the prefix is 0. The reason is because you have not advertised any network. Okay, so if you're going to R1, and if you will say show IP BGP summary, okay, so you will see the neighbors is up from past 27 seconds, but the prefix is 0 because we have not advertised any network. Let us go ahead and advertise this loopback IP address to this BGP and then check if the prefix value will change. So let's go to R2. Configure terminal. So interface loopback 1, IP address 1.1.1.1. with /32 because I'll take the complete host IP address. Okay. No need to give no shut command because it's a loopback IP address. All right. Okay. So now let's go ahead and configure this within the BGP. So how to configure this? We need to advertise this, right? So there are two types. One is you can use the network command and followed by the mask, and one more is auto summary. We will go ahead and do the configurations for both, and then verify the differences. So on R2, we will go router BGP 200. Okay, this is one of the method to advertise, because for now, though you have configured it, okay, you have the IP address and you're trying to reach from R1, it will fail because you have not advertised it within the BGP. So you're seeing the packets are dropping to reach your loopback IP address. So let's advertise that in the network. So in router BGP 200, and the network is 1.1.1.1, the complete host IP address, okay, and the mask. So mask is going to be /32, right? So that's what you can take, okay, and that's it. Only one line command, so that's configured in the R2. So now you have advertised your loopback network in your router BGP 200. Let's check in your routing table now for R1. So you can go to ping 1.1.1.1. See, the packets are reachable right now. And if you're trying to use the routing table command, show IP route, this is going to be configured with the B command, B for BGP. So this is your loopback IP address, and 20 is nothing but the AD value of your EBGP, because the AD value for internal BGP is 200. So this is external BGP. So it is 20. And you're seeing the complete IP address. Okay, nothing but right now it is classless. So you're seeing it's subnetted. Okay, so it is having that VLSM, variable length subnet mask. Now I will go ahead and remove this command. Okay, I'll remove this command and we will do no auto sum. We will do the auto summary command. Okay, so show run. This is the command that we have added, right? So another way to advertise your network is also with the help of no auto summary in the BGP. All I will do is I'll just remove this command, only the single command. So configure terminal, no. Okay, we have to go to the router BGP first. So BGP 200, and then no command followed by this IP address. So another way is that you can go back to your router BGP 200 and give the command auto summary. This is to enable the classful IP address. Okay, and then give the command network. I'll just say 1.0.0.0. So by default, the subnet mask will be automatically considered as /8 because this is a class A IP address, right? So you don't need to give the subnet mask. So that's it. Only one line command. I'll just say the configuration. Now you can go to R1 and see if it is working. So ping 1.1.1.1. It will still work. Okay. And show IP route. Now you can see it is 1.0.0.0. That's what we gave in our auto summary command in the BGP. And by default, it is taking your classful IP address subnet mask for class A. Okay. So this is how you can configure auto summary in BGP. And you can also use one more command, show IP BGP. Okay. and this is a valid IP address. This is your network, and this is your next hop IP address, nothing but your neighbor. Now just you can check if you add one more loopback IP, just say for example, loopback 2, okay, and you would like to give another IP address, maybe 1.1.1.2/32, okay, it will still work in one single command. You don't need to advertise this like the earlier with the network and the mask command. You don't need to do those configurations, which will unnecessarily increase your routing information in the routing table. So let's configure this and then see how your routing table looks in the R1. Okay, so on R2, let's configure this IP address for loopback 2 interface, and we got IP address which is 1.1.1.2.255.255.255.255 because of /32 it is a host. Okay, and here I'm not going to advertise this like earlier, okay, because I already have I already have the auto summary enabled where I have given 1.0.0.0. You can see that in the show run configuration. Okay, so here you have auto summary enabled and you have advertised your network. By default, it is /8. So you don't need to again advertise this loopback within the BGP. So that's the beauty of this auto summary command. Okay, so still you should be able to reach this loopback IP address, loopback 2. Let's check. Wing 1.1.1.2. See, that's still reachable. And if you see the routing table, show IP route, you still have that only one single network, right? Connected via AD value 20. So it's not unnecessary filling up the routing table, okay? So that is the best benefit that you can use out of this auto summary command in BGP. I hope that this video has been informative to you all. Thank you so much for joining. See you in the next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.